power. Asterisk, it's a word that makes us think of crowns, thrones, titles. But real power is rarely loud. It doesn't always march in with banners and commands. Asterisk, often. It whispers. Have you ever wondered why certain people can walk into a room and instantly change the mood? Why some voices linger in your mind for years while others fade like passing wind? We like to believe we are independent, that we live free of invisible strings. Asterisk. But beneath our daily routines runs a network, a lattice of influence so subtle you might not even feel the pull. Asterisk. Today, on Nero Arcana, we venture into that architecture of power. Asterisk. Not just political, not just economic, but psychological power. The power that shapes thought itself. Power that doesn't break you, but bends you softly until you call it your own idea. Imagine this. You're in a meeting. One person speaks confidently, slowly, making eye contact. Others lean in. No one voted them leader, yet everyone defers. This isn't magic. It's nonverbal dominance, cues subtle patterns, hardwired. In primate brains, a steady gaze triggers perceived authority. A relaxed posture suggests control. Asterisk. A calm, measured voice feels safe to follow. Now, think of a time you agreed with someone not because their idea was perfect, but because they spoke it first. That's anchoring of power. The first voice often frames the conversation. And then there's social proof. Asterisk. If enough heads nod. Nod. Not because you're weak, but because your brain reads consensus as safety. Power doesn't just live in people. Asterisk. It lives in systems, in symbols, in the spaces we walk through. Consider architecture itself. Asterisk. High ceilings evoke or voice lowers. Asterisk. Corporate offices place executives higher, literally, above others, shaping behavior unconsciously. Even language is architecture. Asterisk. The words we choose can frame entire realities. Asterisk. Call someone a victim, and they are powerless. Call them a survivor, and they are resilient. The frame changes the meaning, and the meaning changes you. Power is embedded in design. Asterisk. Colors in fast food chains that nudge you to eat quickly. Asterisk. Soft music in luxury stores that slows your pace. Opening your wallet. Asterisk. The order of options on a form that guides your hand. You think you're choosing freely, but the structure has already narrowed the path. The most effective power isn't felt as pressure. Asterisk. It's felt as normal. History is full of systems people called just the way things are. Asterisk. Social hierarchies, gender roles, cultural expectations you never consented to, yet follow. Psychology calls this internalized authority, asterisk. When you police yourself more strictly than anyone else ever could. Have you caught yourself thinking, asterisk, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't try that. That's not for someone like me. Sometimes no one in particular, asterisk, sometimes everyone, quietly, all at once. And when internalized, power becomes invisible, but no less potent. So what can we do? We can't destroy power. It's woven into human life, but we can see it, and in seeing it, we gain choices we didn't know we had. Start small, asterisk. Notice the spaces that make you feel small. And ask, why, asterisk. Watch who dominates. Conversations, not just with words, but with posture and tone. Asterisk, challenge a frame. If someone says, this is just how it's done, ask, who decided that? Experiment. Speak last in a meeting. Watch how different it feels. Power thrives in darkness. Asterisk. But when you shine light on it, something shifts. Asterisk. You begin to separate what you truly believe from what you've been taught to believe. Here's the deeper truth. Power isn't always sinister. Sometimes, the right person with quiet power saves a life. Asterisk, sometimes. The right structure holds us together when chaos threatens. But you deserve to know when you're being shaped. Asterisk. You deserve to know which parts of your mind are yours and which are borrowed. Look closely at the next headline that sparks anger. Asterisk. The next influencer who makes you feel envy. Asterisk. The next tradition you follow without question. Ask yourself, whose architecture am I standing in right now? Because the moment you see the blueprint, you can decide whether to stay inside it or build your own.